Hopefully we are all live. Look, I'm still set up here from earlier till I've just had me dinner and legged it back. Oh. Are we live yet? Let me just see it's all coming through. Well, I think I might have to refresh my chat thing. Oh, you just move this lot all out of the way for the working stuff and what's working and what's not. That's all there. I think we're all live. Let me just refresh the chat room, see if there's anybody in it.
Yeah, there's a few.
Is there? Some. Don't forget to mute your bleepy things, guys.
Yeah, I've done mine.
Mine is frozen a little bit. There we go. We are back. Okay, so if I mute mine, that's all good. Right, good evening, everybody. If we could do the usual, guys, if you can give us a little sound check to make sure you can hear us all good, or not, preferably, whichever you'd prefer.
Yeah.
So, as always, on down there, that way, we've got the lovely Mr. Molyneux. Next to him, we have the... Hold on, you're there. We have Mr. Matt Ball.
Evening.
Evening. Mr. Bedford. Rob Bedford.
Hello. Hello.
And somebody you haven't seen before. Hold on, look, I don't go that far. I have to go that way. We have Mr. Nathan.
Hello.
He's a bit quiet. Can you,
Hello.
have you got a way of turning your mic up? Probably not.
Say something, Nathan.
Sorry? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you just hear a little bit quiet, that's all.
Alright, okay.
But to be honest, for us all to have the correct audio levels would be a first. Right. All good sound, everyone. Thank you, Darren. That's great. Archie says good sound so far. I like the bit of so far. That's usually about right. It'll all fall apart shortly, clearly. Oh, let me move you. You can go over there. Oh, great. You sit there. Right, I'm covered in cables. Wireless technology is great, eh? Right.
Do we have? We presumably don't have any echo then.
Do we have an echo? I don't know. Hopefully not. I think I cured the echo problem, unless we get reverb from someone's mic. But
No, I'm alright on this one.
I'm using a nice little lav mic today, which seems to work quite well for doing this type of work. Till I start airbrushing in a minute. Oh. Right. Sorted. Phantom. Phantom instructions.
No echo.
We've got an echo. No echo. Oh look, no echo. Crikey.
Oh.
Can't be us then. They're clearly watching someone else.
Nobody speak.
Yeah, that's it. We'll be fine as long as no one says anything.
I'll put the compressor on.
That'll ruin it.
But I'll give
Yeah,
it a
wait
test.
for Rob's compressor to fire up, everyone.
I'm not airbrushing tonight, so you should be alright.
Now, I was playing with my tailplanes to me Phantom earlier. Here they are. I was going to say, I knew they were here somewhere. Okay, so... Right, how are we all doing, everybody?
Really good?
Very good.
Yeah, excellent.
Good.
Fine.
No echo, echo, echo. Hi all, Tony. I can't believe there's so many of you in the chat. There's loads of you in there. Have you not gone anywhere since earlier? Crikey. So good evening to Chris, Krista, Peter, Gordon, Archie, Andy, Jerry, Chase, Steve, Nathan, Darren, Carl, Phil, Calvin, Matt Ball, some bloke, Alan, Rob. Oh, Rob's on there as well. Jean-Fred. We've got Vincent, Wayne, Hennick, Mark, another Mark, Michael, Alan and Tony. Crikey. Right.
You've got an echo.
I know, somebody's got their thingy too loud. Echo, echo, echo.
Gone.
Yeah, it's gone again. Sometimes the anti-reverb thing on your speakers works well, and other times I think it gives up. That's what that is.
Alright.
I've just turned mine down just to make sure.
Tony's building 2 subs. Fantastic. So what are we all building tonight then? So, I take
I'm
it
decorating
you're decaling.
for the time being, but my Phantom is in primer,
Cool.
so yeah,
And what
I'm
primer have
decaling.
you used?
That's AKs. But I've mixed. I've got the white and black, so I've just mixed a grey up.
Right.
So yeah,
Very good.
Yeah.
Andy,
Mine's
how you doing
prime.
yours?
Yeah, mine's primed, ready to go.
Very nice.
Gonna do the white tonight. Well, I'm going to do the nose black, and then I'm going to do some pre-shading, and then get the white bottom done.
Very nice.
And
indeed.
Tamiya.
Rob, how's the Yoo-hoo doing?
Nearly done. I've just got to put a flat coat on it. I'll show you. Just going to put a flat coat on the exhaust stains and then it's done.
Very nice. Very good indeed.
But because I can't airbrush, I'm going to start. I'm
Well,
going
you
to start my
can. We'll
grief.
just give you can give us a few minutes warning. We'll put ear defenders in.
No, I'm not going to start that, but I'm going to start this instead.
Right.
You're airbrushing it that bad, mate. I wouldn't say you can't air. Just
Yeah.
show us your airbrushing. Show us your patchy airbrushing.
Yeah. It's like he's trying to spray Steinel res. Very nice.
Fantastic.
evening, Stuart.
Yes, we're all well, thanks, Stuart. Nathan, what are you up to?
I'm going to start a Phantom.
Very good.
Slightly different one.
Cheers, Steve.
Nice RF4. Very good indeed. Yeah, still like it. Nice paint job. Phil, just went to airbrush and I'm getting paint when I should be getting just air. The nozzle, new nozzle needed, or is there something else? Have you tried to push your nozzle all the way through? Sometimes they can sit. If I show you on mine, what can happen is that if you pull back on the trigger, are you getting a tiny little bit of slack? Sometimes what you can actually have is, I don't know if these are clean, but you might feel when you pull the trigger that you don't, there's nothing there, and then you feel it, and what it is, it's just not sitting properly. So what you want to do is pop the needle out, push it back in, but don't ram it all the way forward, just a few taps. So when you pull on the trigger, it's there. There's no, like, there's not a gap between the two, because if it is slightly back a bit, that's where you get the actual paint coming through. Worst case scenario is though, is that down at the business end of your airbrush, have a good look and make sure you haven't got a tiny little split or anything in the end. If you have got a little magnifying glass, that helps to have a look, just to make sure there's nothing, a little bit funny going down in there, and just generally have a good look and make sure. But it may be, sometimes I get it where you get like spitting, and it's just because the needle's not all the way forward. So have a quick check and see what you're getting. Oh, that's terrible. That's a bit dirty in there. That's rank. Yucky needle. We'll give that a small little clean actually before we get going. So plan for me tonight, I think, is get the black work on first, and then we're going to check a few seam lines on mine, and then we're get the primer on. Which means I've got to set up the other camera or do it here, one or the other.
Phil,
Yeah?
where's your sidekick? Stroking a Bandai kit?
No, she's done a runner. She's got out with her mates tonight.
Oh,
See, Liam's at home, pining.
abandoned again,
He's
eh?
been abandoned again.
She goes out more times than what me and you do, Matt.
I know.
Ours is just Christmas and birthdays.
I'll say, what's that, once a year?
Yeah.
Last night.
Yeah, you
Well,
two
yeah,
went
that's-
out last night, didn't you?
3?
3?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't a nice meal for 2 then?
No, romantic meal for 4 we had.
Oh, right. Did you
No,
have a
but
nice
me and
evening?
Andy,
Again,
me and
mate.
Andy had a nice candlelight meal. Don't we, mate?
We did.
Yeah, it was alright.
Right, where is the phantom box? Here it is. Right.
Seen the size of that compared to owl, Matt?
Have a look. Just like
You,
that. Hey, tell you what, Rob, you're going to spend tonight just cleaning up, cleaning pots. You got next?
Yeah.
I did really like, to be honest, Alan, when you're saying about those little tits that I sent you, they were out of date, but I thought, well, you know, they can't go out of date, can they? Mel did say I shouldn't send them, but because I promised to send them, I thought, well, they've got to go, really. But 4 years out of date or not, they were still nice, as he says.
Yeah, just nobody will be at work tomorrow.
Right. So, what I'm going to do is stick my gear on before I put it into paint. That way it's got something to stand on, and they're the same colour anyway. Phil, I think I missed the time on Live at 5 with my question. I have an H as well. If it's there, I'll do it tomorrow anyway. I have the Hind E. You did the video build on. Seems that the Akam paints are a pain to get on with. What do you recommend as an alternative? Cheers. To be honest, I quite like the old Akam paints. They seem to go on right. The thing I didn't like about them is that like they're pre-weathered colours. That's the trouble I found with them. Apart from that, do MRP do those colours? I don't think they do actually. Helicopter colours, do they?
I don't know. Attacker do.
Yeah.
I think them Akam paints are all right.
Yeah, I must
I
admit.
mixed that Big Hind of mine in them, and that was not Big Hind, the Milmai 4,
Yeah.
the Hound. And they were fine. I think they're really nice paints.
What do you thin them with?
I thinned mine with X20A, and all I did was just top the bottle up to the top,
Right.
and it was perfect. So
there we go. Might be worth giving that a trial then, Darren. Have a look at Hataka.
but they definitely do Russian helicopter set, because looking at it on Sunday at Bolton show.
Oh right, okay. So there we go. That might be an option if you're not getting on well with them. As I say, I must admit they sprayed all right for me. The old Akan stuff. The thing is, I didn't like about it was just the colour. Which just seemed to me, because it's like a faded pre-colour. I like to do weathering myself. That's the bit I enjoy about it, is making up your own shades and your own various things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Harrier. Why have I got a Harrier sprue in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it must be me, clearly, but I just don't remember. It must have been the other day when I was looking for a pilot. Where's my nose wheel?
I see the Airfix B25 out, is it?
True, and I tell you what I bought today was the photo etch set for the Sea Fury. So it's got to be soon.
It is, it's out.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I got a email from Chadlam Racing.
What, saying they've got
is it
it
out, or are they just saying it's out?
No, it's in stock on their site.
Ooh. Because I got asked a question through my PMs about are we getting them in store. Tony,
We will, because I want one. They're not with Hannants yet.
no. Yes, Tony, the Bolton show were brilliant, really good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I reckon it's one of the best shows I've been to in a while.
We can all back that up, can't we?
Yeah.
It was rival Huddersfield, wasn't it?
Put it this way, we will be doing it next year, won't we, Phil?
Yes, yeah, we will be there. Instead of doing Huddersfield, it looks like we'll be doing the Bolton show.
Good
Matt
parking.
says so, and I just do as I'm told.
Yes, he will be reviewing it, Chris. I'll send him one when we get them in.
Look, Wayne's got his Sea Fury today. Why have Matt, we're slacking. Why have we not got them?
They're not even in stock anywhere, are they?
I don't want to hear this.
Right, Phil, have a look in our usual things. Actually, I'm going to have a look in a minute. Let me just say this. I'm going to have a look.
To be honest, I've just checked our main supplier and ain't in there.
No, I'm gonna check the. I'm gonna check the other one where we got the phantoms from first.
Oh right, okay. I checked our other one and they're not in there yet. But I must admit, I did order the photo etch for it because I thought that looked quite good, and I thought it must be soon because otherwise they wouldn't have the photo etch yet.
Why are you
Weirdly,
building it?
I've been on Jadlam's website and I can't find it.
Because
On
they're
my email, it links to it. It says in stock. Hang on a minute. It's out of stock now.
Oh,
ready.
that old chestnut.
It was in stock earlier.
Yeah, sold out.
Oh great, Pixie's been through and messed up my thing now. Trust her with her OCD.
Yeah.
I'll put me down for one of those, Matt, when you get them in.
Anybody else?
Yes, please.
Hey,
No, I'm alright. I'm okay.
why the Luftwaffe didn't fly him?
Yeah, the Germans didn't fly.
Oh,
it,
well
did
done,
they?
Paul. At least that's fixed your problem. Sometimes it's one of those things. It's easier just to take them apart and to go through the steps of trying to fix it than it is to like try and, you know, figure out what's wrong with it.
You see what Chris Hewitt's put? I won't get one anyway, I never do. And Phil's will be auctioned off after he's reviewed it, so he won't get one either.
No, I do want one. I want to build the Sea Fury.
No, you're not allowed one.
Oh.
Your year's planned out for building. Or is that going to be a Wednesday night,
Yeah,
Saturday morning,
Saturday build.
Sunday morning? Right, hold on, let me just sort this out. I'll have a quick look, see if I can get in there.
Do you know what? There's not a lot of flash on this kit.
Is that a special hobby one?
It's got
No,
alright.
it's MPM, innit?
Yes, it is MPM actually.
MPM.
Yeah. I bet the fit's real. Right, bear with me, I'll have a look.
We can try it out.
Did you put an order in with Creative, Matt?
No, I forgot. Sorry, I completely forgot. I was actually going to do it after the show, to be honest. Right. Let's have a butcher's. Come on. Attacker US Air Force Aggressor Squadron paint set. US Marine Corps helicopter paint set. Early Luftwaffe paint set, Nave.
What early Luftwaffe? Post-war or World War? What? World War Two?
I think World War Two. No, don't look like it. Let's have a double check, just in case.
There's one with a tornado on it that's early. What is it called?
This one's got a Stuka on it.
Oh, that's the early World War Two one, isn't it? There's one with a tornado on it in early sort of, well, late 70s, early 80s one that's worth having.
What are you looking for, Matt?
If the Sea Furies come in.
Alright. You know those attacker paints?
Yeah.
Where do you get them from?
Oh. Oh.
That'd be telling.
I'll tell you
Then
after
we'll have to
the
kill you.
Yeah.
show.
So I want those Polish marking ones.
Alright.
Finish off me Antonov.
No, not in our other supplier either. I bet they've been straight from Airfix.
Yeah.
So they've got to be doing by the end of the week, haven't they?
These are a quality fit, these bloody nose wheel legs. They don't go together.
No, mine was alright.
Yeah, well you haven't got the extended one, have you? I'm doing the long leggy one.
Ah, right. Okay.
I thought they're both the same, aren't they? But you just cut the...
No, you use an extra bit for the long leggy one. Because
Yeah, I think
the one on the top's different, isn't it?
I think those who's got the has got them straight from like a pre-order or whatever from Airfix.
Ah, right.
Just got to filter down to his peasants.
Us peasants, yeah, that's it.
As plebs. Will you be interested in the kinetic Picara, Philip?
Yeah, I must admit, I saw it on there in the pictures. The CAD work of their C17 looks good as well. You seen that?
Yeah, a bit big though, isn't it?
Well, it is a bit big, yeah, but you know what they say: go big or go home. If you need a home to put one in.
So is that why you're avoiding your A400?
Yeah. Because I'll have nowhere for me C17 to go if I do that. Mind you, I have now and then Nate's having me transol, which is all fixed. Look, it's like new now.
All cleaned and dusted.
Oh yeah, it's so much better, and it's got wheels these days. To be honest, like I explained to Matt, during the cleaning process, I think I managed to knock everything off, including the doors, the pitos, the props, aerials, everything sort of fell off en route.
Got smashed a bit.
But she is all clean now and ready to join the Luftwaffe SIG.
The debut at Huddersfield then.
Yes. Lynn's will have to take it with her on her lap.
It was actually in chat earlier on, Phil, what it's doing there, and I explained it was an old kit that you did before, and you were donating it to the Luftwaffe SIG.
It's 6 years old since we did this one. 6 years ago. 6 or 7 years that was now. Yeah.
Yeah. Blimey.
It's like the day we were built it. Which, if we all remember correctly, I forgot to paint the inside of the instrument panel. So there could be a small grey patch from the outside looking in.
Is that the one that's got the really, really tricky wing walk decals that go on forever?
Yeah, that's the ones, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that build.
Yeah, trying to keep them straight was like, brilliant.
Lovely.
Nate, you ain't got in your stash of, what's it called? Is it a JU-86? Transport, is it? No, what's this? Is it the Sea Lion or something? The big 4-engine plane that they had? Rebel do it.
90.
That's the one. But they do the transport version, don't they?
Yeah. No, I don't think I've got one of those.
Ah, right.
If I'm doing transport stuff for Telford, I really do need to get hold of a JU-52, don't I?
You do really.
Can't do a transport group building out a JU-52.
Technically, I could have.
Oh, look, that's one for you, Matt.
What's that, mate?
Have a click on Chris's post. He's put up a link.
Chris.
Actually, I can show it, but I can't show it brilliantly on this. I don't think it works particularly well, but I can try it. There it is.
Wow. Yeah, Matt, you'll love that one.
You'll love that. It's one of yours, that is, Matt.
That's got to be a Mac 2 kit, if ever I've seen one.
Another quality item. At least I've got some quality sanders to go along with it now. I've got 10,000 of them here. We're okay. It's all right.
You'll need
Sorry, is that just the new ones that's come in then, or you had a proper...
No, this is just the new ones, because obviously we've had like the skinnies, the sheets and the 3 fingers, but altogether it's 10,000 in total.
Right.
But it's a lot less than we normally have, because we normally have 10,000 of each type. So this time it was a combined order of 10,000 in total.
They're not going to last long then, are they?
Well, I'll be honest with you guys, you actually placed an order a minute it was coming in at. Because during
You
the
say
live
that-
show, we actually had 62 orders in the time we went live to the time we came off. So it was averaging an order a minute was coming in. So that's kept Mel busy, who is actually, you can hear her doing it next door now as we speak. She's packaging them up as we speak.
Can you tell her? Can you tell her to keep the noise down, please?
Well, this is it. There is. I can hear some rustling going on in there. Right, if we can keep it down, please. Tony saying, I live in North Devon, but my best mate is an immigrant from Bolton. We've checked his paperwork and we've let him move down here. But now he wants to exhibit there next year. That's right, Tony, come up, because I'll be going up as well. We can have a southwest, well, a Devon display up there. Bring the flag up, it'll be fine. Just when we looked at Phil, on the basis I've built a jet kit for, sorry, I haven't built a jet kit for about 30 years. Yes, I bought the Hobby Boss SU-47 Burrock for the Sequoia build, but I don't, but do you guys know anywhere I can get a cockpit detailing set for it?
Look on Annance.
Yeah, I'll say Hannitz is probably your best bet to have a look.
If it's not on Annance, there probably isn't one.
No, I don't think there is for that one, if I'm honest. I don't think so anyway. You might be able to find a seat for it, because I don't know what seat's the standard seat that went into that one, but I'm sure it'll be no different from some of the other Russian ones. So Chris is saying it's an F resin Vickers Viscount.
Ooh. Lovely.
Right
Good
up
luck.
your street, mate.
No,
Still
'cause
on
it,
that street, Matt, yeah.
What does the F stand for?
Ordered mine just after the show. Woke up late to see it live. That's alright, Chase, no problem. Let us know if you hear anything on your paints, because at the moment I just haven't heard anything from them today. So I'll chase them up again tomorrow to see if it's pushing along. But it was saying the paints were actually in Philadelphia. Now they're saying they're in Louisiana, but God knows.
getting nearer then.
Well, the thing is,
Where does he live? Texas?
what it is, you know, all the paints that Chase won in the auction,
Yeah.
they've been held up by customs because customs won't let them in the US until they get official from the toxins in transport license.
Alright.
But the trouble that's occurred is because we are registered with the US, whatever it is, Toxers people, they thought it was our product inside it. So they've stopped it and said, can we have the license? And it's like, it's not our product. I can't give it your license for washes because it ain't washes, it's Vallejo paints. So I said this to the blokey and he was like, well, we need to have a declaration signed. And I'm like, well, I can't sign a declaration for another company. So I gave him the name and address and everything for Vallejo and said, go and ask them. But I did say to him, it was just some old paints that I've had and it's a gift to a friend. It's not a company thing. But because it's gone through under a Flory Models, you know, listing, I think that's why they've stopped it. So anyway,
Oh dear.
we'll see what happens. If not, I've told them to destroy it. Otherwise, they're going to charge me £40, well, $40 per day storage. So I said,
Wow.
don't store it, destroy it, and I'll refund him. So, never
Blimey.
mind, live and learn.
Yeah.
Who,
At the
what?
Bolton show, we all bought
Oh, yes.
one of these each.
Which Phil will review
Build, review, and build.
Yeah, all right, okay.
in a day.
Thanks.
To be fair, you could build it in a day, couldn't you? Easy. It's just it's extremely tiny.
Hey, you could have some real S&M, Phil.
Sorry?
Yeah.
You could have some real S&M with it.
And by the way, everyone, that's the company name.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks really nice, must admit.
Yeah, I was really impressed with it.
It's not the usual rubbish that we buy, or I buy.
going to say, don't you tar us with your brush. To sum Matt up for people who don't know him, Matt's that person who turns up at Model Kit going, look what I bought, and then you're thinking, why?
Oh, Phil, if you read what Chase has posted now,
right,
looks it might be on its way to him.
Oh right, the package is awaiting clearance agency review. Your package was released, but oh right, perhaps they've done it. All right, Chase, keep an eye on it. I'll have a look in the morning, see if it's any further along. I did check it around about 2:30 this afternoon, and it just simply said it wasn't in Phoenix anymore. So I did wonder if it had moved, but it didn't say it had been released. So if it's been released by the agency, that means it's on its way, which is amazing because it was on a 3-day delivery, and now it's been over a week. So much for the special relationship.
Yeah.
What, the one where we do what we're told?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so the idea being here, folks, just as I talk as we go, I'm going to put my everything in. So the theory being is that everything's going to be white under here anyway, so we can just paint and spray and do everything all at the same time as the gear. If this is correct, I don't know yet. We'll find out. Stay tuned.
What white are you using?
Probably Tamiya XF2 for speed. Did they do a raw navy white? Was it a special white on these?
Shouldn't you be using like X2?
What, is in gloss? No, I've used thingy on it. I'll gloss it myself.
Ah. I'm doing a mix of both, doing a satin white.
Oh, very posh.
Satin white with a touch of buff.
Yeah, well, I probably add a little bit of buff in there just to give it a bit of a texture.
My supply's run out of XF2, so I'll do a mix as well.
What supply? I've got loads of XF2.
I was going to say, I've got a load as well if you need some.
You did when I was round the other day.
I've had a delivery since then though.
Well, I thought I was out as well until I found a box of 6 under my table. Alan's saying, got to say, well done to Kinetic for shipping out the replacement clear sprue on the Harrier. Is it a good one then? Is it nice and crystal clear, Alan? That's what we need to know.
Just seeing Nuremberg started today, didn't it?
It did. Just to answer Gordon, yes we will. We are taking some to Huddersfield as well. But I think you're going to be alright, trust me. I think we're okay. I don't think we're going to sell out that quick. But what we're probably going to be doing is making sure it's members only. Just in case. Because I don't want, if we open it up to his Wells and his wife, we'd just go out of stock. But at the moment, for the next week or at least 2, we're going to be doing members only. So if we've got any left after Huddersfield, we'll open it up to the rest of the world. But as I say, we've got a 12 to 20 week lead time on getting these things done these days. So that's why we were saying about if you do want to go for it, then it might be worth getting in there sooner rather than later if you don't want to wait. The next order that we go in, to be honest, will be a bigger one. So. And then Darren saying, looks like MRP have the colours for the Hind. If they have, Darren, I'd use MRP. As for the new merchandise, to be honest, Pix was speaking to the company who was doing it for us this afternoon, and she just approved the final proofs. So as soon as those come in, which should be by the end of the week, or that's what she told me, And then obviously if they're all good and they're fine, then that'll go into full production. And Pix has said to them we want them in time for Huddersfield, so they said to them as soon as we give them the green light they can get them sorted and done and to us within a week, so we should have them by the end of next week.
Talking of merchandise, I'm going Friday to sort some merchandise out.
What's that?
My new uniform for next week.
Oh,
Do you want one?
what, a brown smock?
Not quite.
What is it? What uniform are you going for?
Getting a new polo shirt made.
Oh, is it a company, you know, branded one?
Yep.
Oh, better have it one then.
What size are you? Hey, what size do you want?
Medium.
Extra small.
Yeah, with my feet, my physique, yeah, I better have an XL, mate.
Okay.
In fact, better make it a 2XL
All right.
or 3.
2, 3.
No, just 2 will be fine. 2. I'm in between sizes at the moment.
What, 2 and 3?
Yeah, between 2 and 3. No, yeah, get a 2XL. It seems to be if I get t-shirts from the US or anything, then 3's fine. Then a normal XL's fine, but if they're UK, they tend to be a bit smaller. To be honest, this one here is just a normal XL, but the other one we had upstairs was a little bit tight. As in, I couldn't breathe.
Right. Excuse me. The lad who we're dealing with does quality shirts, so it's not going to be some cheap rubbish.
What are you trying to say? How dare you? Ours were hand stitched by the finest Filipino women in some sweatshop.
Is it going to be or is it just going to be?
No, it is just PM models.
Yeah,
I don't know where the hands come into it, somewhere along the line, but it shouldn't be.
All right.
It does wind Leslie up.
I know, if you want to wind Leslie up, just say it. Are you going to fit all the stencils to the Phantom?
No.
There may be some artistic license involved.
Especially underneath.
If I have time, I'll do it. But
Yeah, but we are going this year.
yeah,
I think we should nominate one person.
What? So if somebody
all
just
the-
stencils the underside
Matt will do it.
and then somebody does the top, we'll put the Phantoms next to each other, one upside down, one normal. Richard says, Phil will need a size bigger when he's eating the fish pie. I'll bring him at the Huddersfield. Yeah, some open, no open there.
I'll eat fish pie, I like it.
Pix will. Pix eats fish pie.
And then suffers.
Oh yeah, true.
Oosh.
Well, the undercarriage goes in nice.
Go.
Nice and clean. No problem with that at all. Happy with that. Not quite a tail sitter. It's on its flaps. No, it's not. Right. So that's just wheelie things. They can go in afterwards. Doors will go in afterwards. Weapony things. Yeah.
Oh, cock.
What was that?
I said, oh, cock.
You dog.
My gun pack's just fallen off.
Oh.
Bloody RAF.
There's bomb damage.
See, Alan's still saying that you're probably still going to need to dip the clear parts in clear.
For what?
He had a replacement Harrier thing.
Oh, right. Right. I thought he was talking to Rob and his grief.
Oh.
In fact, Rob, I think you need to bring them clear parts down to me to get a coated 2-pack lacquer, because they're like frosted glass, aren't they?
Still got the masks on, you plonker.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look alright underneath though. Look good.
No, I'm on about your grief, not your handle.
Oh.
Have you checked the clear parts in the grief?
Yeah, I don't want to look at them. They're not bad actually, to be fair. Not as worse than what I thought they were going to be.
You like
Yeah,
a toilet
alright.
finger?
They're just in a big bag, Tesco's bag.
Is that from you or MPM?
Actually, they're not that bad. Not brilliant, but they're not bad all the same.
Yeah, it's not that bad, is it?
Until I drop it.
Yes, it is 32 weeks for Chris.
Yes.
And if it was up to me, it would have been 52 weeks.
Yes. You can blame Matt for this one.
What's that?
It was his idea.
The RAF SIG is for 32 weeks.
Are we allowed to do an F-35 in 617 squadron markings then? Not
Yeah.
that it's going to have squadron markings on it, but
Theoretically, yes, you could. Because it has been
it should be.
officially delivered, isn't it? So
it has, yeah. I don't think it's got any actual proper squadron markings on, has it? Have a look.
just got the corporate ones at the moment.
Have a look.
Yeah, a number of times I've ripped these bloody arrows off the tail.
Have they actually fell off now, Andy, or
No, not quite.
do you just keep bending them?
Keep bending them, but they're getting to the stage now where
I thought you put some tape around them.
My bottom one is about
Yeah,
to be one more hit and that is gone.
yeah, same here.
And it.
Yeah.
I thought you put some tape around it.
I did, but I'm ready for painting now, and I can't paint under the tape.
Rob, the tape's pulled them off.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I've done that before. You put some tape on to make it safe, and then that's it.
Yeah, I put a bit of paper over it first to
Pulled it clean off.
stop it from sticking to them, but
Why do they have this little cutout on the tail at the bottom?
That's the vent, isn't it?
I don't know, it looks like there's a piece missing.
yeah, it's got to be some sort of air intake, isn't it?
Yeah. Mm.
You know when I said I didn't need another book?
You need a book on a
book.
grief.
I need a book on the grief.
So you'll be getting one next week then.
Maybe.
Does one actually exist?
I don't know.
I bet it does.
Well, if it does, I'll find it.
I'm really surprised you didn't buy them 2 books from that bloke who was selling them for a £5.
I was close to buying them actually,
I'm kind of
really
regretting it myself.
because they go for about 20 quid on eBay, don't
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well,
Yeah,
that 109 and
yeah, and the transport one, wasn't it?
they? Yeah.
Which Nathan could have probably used.
Yeah.
Right, questions. Do you think Airfix will ever upscale the Phantom to 1/48 scale, and would it be worth it?
No and no.
Don't know.
I'd say no.
No.
The only thing is that traditionally ethics don't upscale or downscale stuff, do they? So they tend to
Not
release
really.
it and they keep it in the scale, so I can't imagine them doing it. Plus
Mind
the
you, they
fact,
have done it with a couple of kits. They've done it with the JU87,
yeah,
and they're doing it with the Blenheim,
Yeah.
so they might do.
might do, yeah. Don't know.
I don't think.
I don't think they are, because you'd think they would start in 48th really and work back, but I don't know.
Yeah, but Airfixing's traditional scale 72nd, isn't it? That's where they started. So
Don't know. Phil, have you decided on what you're going to do with the flanker? I see MRP does the Russian aviation primer. I've got that one actually. Number 90 somewhere. Where have I did with it? Where is it? Here we go. That's it. No, I had it. I've got it here. That lemon colour, and what a nice colour it is too. To be honest, I'm probably going to do mine in navy colours. I'm going to just have it as a normal bird and do it like that. So I'm probably going to do mine in, you know, sort of sea colours. I've got the little bit for it and all the rest of it. Got the photo etch. So planning on that's what I'm going to do with that one. Hi all, I'm thinking of trying some armour. I'm interested in some tanks for start. Maybe a T-34, Panther, T-10, IS-2 in 1/48. What kit would you recommend for my first build?
You know the
Any
hobby,
of the Tammy ones.
the Hobby Boss T34 has got an interior with it.
That's yeah.
That's a really good kit. Tampa's the easiest.
right, it's just from you big me just to fill now. I can't hear a thing. You turn the compressor down a bit.
Sorry,
It's not the compressor, it's the airbrush, isn't it?
Yeah, your air pressure's well high.
it's not. That's why I don't wear a lav mic, because it's like, you know, you're like.
That is all we can hear. It's just.
I know.
And he had to go at me.
And that's why people say about you should wear a lav mic when you work. It's like, no, because otherwise that's all it can hear because you're so close to it. I'll take it off when I do it in a minute. Yeah, I would say literally most modern kits, just avoid Dragon. Don't go near Dragon because they're
Tamiya.
horrible for starters.
Is
They're
it?
over-engineered.
build a Tamiya Panther,
Tamiya
new
Panther.
and you can build that for the Curse Sig.
Yeah, you can do
This
that for
the
a SIG as
initial
well. Good point.
version.
Yeah, but one's 48th, Matt.
48th, does it?
Yeah.
35th.
No, he's saying 35th.
I thought you said 48th.
I
No,
thought
no,
it said
35th.
48 as well.
Yeah, he definitely
No,
said
it's
48th.
135th. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, any of the Tamiya stuff is really, really nice. To be honest, any of the Taken stuff's pretty good.
And Meng.
And Meng, all of those really nice
The
as
Tamiya T62 is a bit ropey.
well. I
Yeah,
know
but
that
that's
one.
300-year-old, Andy.
Yeah, exactly. No. But all the other old ones are decent. That one's just a horrible kit. It's like their version of the Sea Harrier.
To be fair, Hobby Boss and Trumpy kits are all right to build.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. See you later, Rich.
Where are we? Somebody's asking something about up here. Rich says, are you getting any more French aircraft kits for PM models?
I would have thought so. Yeah, we are a bit lacking in French stuff at the minute, aren't
Just a little.
we? Might look into that tomorrow, eh?
Alright, okay.
We need a business meeting tomorrow.
Hey?
I said we need a business meeting tomorrow.
Alright, we'll do it in the morning.
Yep.
Right, just check me lines. She'll be good, I think. ish. Right. Hold on, I missed a bit here. Where are we? Scooby says hi everybody. Derek says hi. Sorry, Dirk says hi. Gordon says hi. Chris says for the RAF SIG, I'm tempted to go for the big boxes in the stash to make room for more kits. So the Valiant, Victor are looking favourite. Cool. Nice to do those. Do the V bomber fleet. Richard says, guys, off to work. Bench check later. Bye for now. Goodo, enjoy work. Chase, Phil got me on the Tacken Chieftain. My first armour kit build went together wonderfully. Still maintain, considering it's like an MBT, and you know, it's not just like an armour personnel carrier, something smaller. It's actually a really good kit. It does fall together really, really nicely. Actually, it was one of probably my favourite armour builds to go together because it just did go together so well. Thomas says, nice one, Panther. Where are we?
I've done it.
Have you knocked him off?
I've done the aerial.
Oh, what's that? The lower aerial?
The lower aerial is, yeah, look. It's hanging on.
Don't put any glue near it, it'll fall off.
No. No, it's gone.
Oh dear.
I don't think mine will make it.
Tell you, it's hanging on by an absolute thread.
Tony says, I've stopped building subs and I'm attempting to paint tartan on my Celt's trousers.
Well done.
Can't you get special paint for that?
You can get tartan paint for that.
Yeah. Chris is all about doing a Nimrod. Be nice. I haven't seen anyone do a Nimrod for absolutely ages.
No.
And I have one in my stash. Amazingly. Keep saying I'd like to do it. But again, where would you put it?
You can still get the ugly Nimrod stuff, can't you? From
oh, what, the big radar
Kamek
one? Yeah.
It was Kamek, but they went out. But I'm sure somebody else is redoing it. Don't look right there, does it? It's horrible.
Oh, it is. It's the ugliest thing ever, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's gone.
Dirk says, is it possible some brands don't take TET so well as others? Currently building the AZ Spitfire TR9 and it seems TET is struggling a bit. You do tend to find some plastics don't like certain glues though, because I've had that. Anybody used AZ Spitfires? You know the plastic?
No.
No.
See, you get a general cross section of the modelling community.
I have got an AZ kit, but I've never tried to build one, so I don't know.
And all they build is Tamiya.
See, look, you get Nathan in here as well, man of the world. Right.
I've not built an AZ kit.
That's it. That's your homework, everyone, for next week.
Okay.
Tony says, perhaps I could look into that. What, tartan paint? I think we should. Be a good seller.
Yeah, to go with your long stand.
Yeah, that's it. Right, I think we need some small modifications to Mechanopy because it didn't fit exactly brilliant. The problem I've got is a bit of a gap under here. In fact, the problem I've got is the entire canopy isn't sitting nicely at all. So
yeah, they don't.
I'm going to cut it all off and start afresh, I think.
That's why I went for it to go open, because I couldn't get mine to fit very well.
No, this ain't fitting at all nicely in here, and that's why you use a bit of paint so you can see exactly what's going on then. So Let's cut it off and have a version 2.
This way you find you sprayed the inside black.
Ah, no, it's fine. So that's why I like using PVA glue. Dear Ethics, whilst on the 31st of January 2018 and are trying to attach your canopy, at this point, myself and my fellow modelers came to the conclusion that they didn't fit very well.
Please send us all a Sea Fury free of charge.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were that upset.
What's about? We're all building this, yet we all said we'll go and rush out and get the Sea Fury.
Yeah, I know. We're all building it. Why are we all building this one again? That's Matt's fault. Matt said we should do it.
True. So one of you two 4-4 now can pick the next one.
Alright, we'll do the Sea Fury. I quite fancy that. I've always liked that aircraft.
Yeah.
I must
Are you
admit.
doing the wings folded?
I probably would as well, yeah. It's one of those aircraft that's pretty good with the wings folded as well.
I think I read online the Walrus has won them Kit of the Year award. The Airfix Walrus. That'd be worth a try.
Fair enough, it looks a nice kit, that.
To be honest, I thought it did. A couple of guys in the forum have done it, haven't they? It looks really nice.
Yeah.
Myself and my fellow chums, Mr. Chumley Warner, is this the bit where I put the canopy down with a bit of 3-minute epoxy?
I'm sure they could have just moulded 2 different front undercarriage on the sprue.
Well, you thought it might be easier than fricking around with the way they've done it. I agree. This canopy just doesn't fit.
No, it don't.
I had to stand. I sanded a bit off the back of mine to get it to sit better.
Sit better? Just to sit would be nice.
Oh yeah,
You Barbara Woodhouse round here.
And so they get with it open.
Luckily for me, I've got my little square sanding pad. But you're right, Andy, that made a big difference. And I'm not taking the mick, that actually fits a lot better now I took it out the back.
Yeah.
But it looks like the 2 little centre bits are too high. Lucky for me, a skinny stick fits perfectly between these 2 gaps. Available from all good websites. So here you go. Here's a tip when making a complaint. Use the words. I used to work in the bank complaints department. Use the words distress and inconvenience. All right, that's what we need to do. So let's face it, Matt was distressed. I was inconvenienced.
Jen's
Andy was
asking
distraught.
Hey,
Sorry?
I said Jen's asking who Nathan is.
Nathan, introduce yourself.
I'm another one of the Northern FOB members, but I also run the Luftwaffe and the English Electric Lightning SIG in the IPMS.
What do you do for a living, Nathan?
What do I do for a living? I teach economics and financial studies.
Home economics.
Not home economics. Don't teach cooking, no. I'm good at eating cake, but
Yeah.
I can't make it.
He's a teacher.
He's a teacher.
Yeah.
Sir is in the building.
What did your good wife do for a living?
She's also a teacher. Neither of us are doing homework tonight, so there you go.
She's good at baking, isn't she?
She is.
He is, yes.
In fact, Nath, I'm pretty sure I've still got one of your knives here that we stole from you from Telford a couple of years ago.
Really?
I keep saying we ought to give it back to you, but Mel quite likes it.
Oh, I've not noticed it. Oh.
I was referencing the bun in the oven bit, but
Oh, the bun in the oven. Oh, yeah, yeah. My modelling life stops on the 24th of July, doesn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
Definitely. Well, no, a year after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say you get the first year off because they're always kept.
Well,
it starts
you
getting
guys
about
are
10
all-
years later.
Yeah.
You guys are all babysitting at Telford this year anyway, so.
Yeah, right. We've all been there and done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Chris is a teacher as well.
See, we get
What does
around,
Chris
don't we?
teach?
Hey, between you lot, we've almost got a school.
We're the unruly peoples.
Do you
Anybody
know-
know seatbelt colours on an Invader?
Green, aren't they?
Would they be green?
I'm
I've
just
got,
guessing.
I've got. This is going to thing it. An Edard set of US and US Navy seatbelts,
Yeah.
and I would have thought the Navy ones were like the beigey light colour, weren't they?
Yeah.
So green must be green.
I'm guessing.
I don't think you're going to see much of it, to be honest. But I'm just googling pictures, and all I can see is instrument panels and yokes. They don't seem to do seats, and the seats that are there have got no seat belts, which is slightly worrying.
Try
Hardcore.
googling walk round and then see if it's got any.
That's what I'm on.
What, Prime Portal?
Yeah, none of them have got any seat belts.
Maybe they didn't have them.
Yeah.
Maybe they're suicidal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't need seatbelts.
Added extra on the cost list.
Yeah, to get the weight down, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I'll go for the green ones.
I would.
Yeah, I agree with you, Rob.
Cheers, mate.
Green it is.
It's creative.
Oh, you're in Jen's good books now. You're a teacher.
Oh, good
Oh,
stuff.
and are you from Wales?
No.
Close. What day is it? Today, Wednesday. Are you putting the creative in today, Matt?
Well, might do, yeah.
I
After
wanted
the
them-
show.
wanted to show me them US missiles, isn't there?
Oh yeah. Text me a part number.
Is it another specials day tomorrow? Is that when they release?
Mm.
Yeah, but
drastic measures, a bit of homemade gloop on my canopy, it'll be fine.
Plug in.
Have every faith. What could possibly go wrong?
That you can't get from space department.
Yeah, that's all right. If I use, what's the words I have to use?
Distressed and inconvenienced.
I've been inconvenienced and I'm terribly distressed because I've buggered me canopy.
This reconnaissance.
Jens is trying to put a name to the face. Show your face, Nave. There he is. He's that blurry one. Ah!
That's what we plan to, Nave.
It's not as quick a build as I hoped because it's, well, I shouldn't be surprised. It's full of cameras.
Shouldn't have done the F1, mate.
Yeah, I'm starting to wish I had done now. I've got to catch up with you lot, haven't I?
Well, I'm doing an A26 now, so.
Ooh.
I'll just sit here and hold this for half hour.
Get the air dryer on it.
What, with me lav mic?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Don't bother. That's a 432.
Yeah, it's lovely in his box.
Made a good start on it then.
Oh yeah. No, I was too busy with all the Sanders today. No, to be honest, we've got Mark coming here to talk about the paint racks. So he's coming
Right. Yeah.
with the final version,
Tomorrow.
I hope.
Is that tomorrow?
That's tomorrow
What time's it coming?
in the morning, I think.
Yeah, I know that. What time?
Oh, I don't know, but don't worry, just message me when you have to. I'm hoping it'll be around about 10 o'clock, so I could do doing a little bit of filming first. I've got to do a couple of reviews.
What are you doing? That MSTA?
Yeah. I noticed Eddard have just released the photo etch set for that.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So yeah.
Not released the mass set though, have they, for a Phantom?
I thought you meant for the mass thing then. What model kit would you guys recommend for a 4-year-old? I was thinking about the Zvezda Disney cars and plane kits.
Yeah, but that Hawk you built with Lydia were good, wasn't it?
It
That
was.
Airpick
I
thing.
must admit, I built with Lydia, which is Matt's little one, who's 4, going on 44. The Airfix ones, which are like Lego-ish, and yeah, worked really well. That did.
I tell you what, he's still in one piece as well. They're pretty indestructible.
Oh, that's handy. So yeah, but they're not as straightforward as you'd think. It does take a little bit of thinking and to help them through. So it's a good start for them, really. It's not like just two
Actually,
R's go
look
together
quite
and
nice,
wings
didn't
plug in.
Yeah, I think I might get another one.
Yeah. But yeah, the Zvezda Disney card, any really of the snap type, you know, pretty kits, you know,
Revel.
really you just find something they're into, what they'll enjoy playing with afterwards as well, because it'll give them that sort of sense of something to play with and stuff. So yeah, definitely anything like that.
Excuse me.
Right, we'll just give that a little bit just to weld down the canopy, and then we'll give it a small sand, and then we'll get some primer on this bad boy, and then hopefully get the white work on it. That'd be nice. So it's looking very nice. Very, very nice. Amazingly, the bottom looks alright with the seam lines with everything.
your top one right, Phil? Where the bit?
What, that plating at the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit it came out all right. Close cam. Oh, wrong one. That was close cam. Scrap that. Yeah. I might have overscribed it a little bit. It's a little bit probably deeper than I'd like, but nothing too bad. The one I was worried about is under here. I sanded quite a lot around the bottom.
Yeah.
And then rescribed it in. Actually, it's pretty much disappeared, so I'm quite happy with that. So I must admit, I thought I made a bit of a pig's ear of that. My main worry now is just this canopy.
Just say one thing that will be a bit of a saving grace is the colour.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Oh. So, go with a bit of XF2 buff. Oh god, it's around the other side. Tell you what, we'll just nick a bit of Hitaka stuff and put in it. Oh no!
What you doing?
I've just broke the the HF antenna on the transal. Oh, Nath, it'll need a repair.
Okay. Rob, you'll be able to spill, don't you?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll leave that to Rob.
Fix
Rob's our
it.
resident repairman.
So how come he keeps giving me grief every time I see him about the one that I broke of his?
Because it stopped me building it.
It didn't stop you, but that's just your excuse.
It's not like Steve's though, is it?
No, I think Steve's was it Sky Raider was the worst, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Zokamura one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, for people who don't know, Rob is the one who destroyed violently,
Repeatedly.
Steve's Zucamori Sky Raider when he dropped his entire paint rack on it.
To be fair, I was trying to help Matt out fix his kit.
Which wasn't broke.
Which wasn't broke at the time, no.
So what we just say, this is collateral damage, was it?
Yeah.
To be fair, he had like his light connected to his paint rack. So I just grabbed hold of the light, thinking it weren't attached to the paint rack, and the paint rack pulled away from the wall. So all the paints came off the paint rack, smashed his kit, and I thought, oh well, it's done. And just let go of the paint rack, and it finished it off.
But hey, how you lot laughed. Steve, to this day, when you bring it up, he chuckles under his breath.
Yeah.
The best bit is what happened to it afterwards.
Yeah, I lost the wing, didn't I?
Yeah, how can you lose a wing that is what? I don't know, 20 centimetres by 10? Mind you, in Steve's place, anything's possible.
Oh.
Got lost in translation, I think.
It's like a parallel universe.
Yeah.
Lost in translation. What you said to your wife, don't throw it away, and she
Threw it away.
what you said, throw it away.
I don't know what I did with that, to be honest with you. But I will.
I bet it sat on your shelf, pride of place.
Oh dear.
Who invested show Huddersfield?
It could have been.
You got to laugh.
Right, just take me lav mic off a minute so I don't blast you all to death. Hold on.
Where's Steve? Has he still got man flu? He had on Sunday.
Yes, I haven't heard from him this week, I must admit. But he did message Mel yesterday, was it? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Something along the lines of, "Can you help? Send ambulance, help, help." I don't know. I think we might have to properly fill this.
Fill what? Canopy?
Yeah.
Why, is it that bad?
Yeah.
Why don't you just do the open one?
We're just about to be fired off a catapult. Surely that might be a bit of drag.
They could be waving. Autistic license.
All right, okay.
You'll see Spitfire pilots then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
true.
Back to the Future.
So he can jump out as it's going wrong.
Yeah. So Tom Hardy can jump out, wave to his fans.
Yeah, but if it's Tom Hardy, piece of cake, he'll take out the entire Luftwaffe on his own. A scene from Hot Shots.
And looking fabulous while doing it.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm surprised he didn't have a moustache.
Mind
Would
you,
let him-
it's a bit like when he played Bane, wasn't it, in old Batman?
Mhm.
It's not exactly a role he used to have to get dressed up for, did he? Although I'm sure he beefed up a bit for it. Chris is just saying about static dischargers moulded onto the trailing edges of wings. Why don't they have them as a separate item on the sprues with all the other bits and pieces like aerials, etc. Or am I just distressed and inconvenienced by knocking them all off? That's a very good
latter.
point.
Oh, definitely the latter.
Question, address for orders and stuff is sales at florymodels.co.uk. Yes, please send it there. That'll go straight to Mel. That's Mel's.
Well, P&M models, depending on what you want.
Yeah, if you want P&M models, see Matt. Have you heard Tom Hardy's Lost Rap album? Not joking. Really? Does music as well, does he?
Man of many talents.
Wow. Spitfire Pilots won.
It's absolutely chucking it down here.
Is it?
Yep.
I think I drove home through that.
Oh, lovely. Has it been a bit damp your side of the Pennines?
Oh, it's chucked it down this on the way home tonight.
Was it?
Mind you,
We had a bit of snow about 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we did as well. Did they have some snow, Matt?
No, it just chucked it down. Again.
Hope it doesn't snow next week when we're up there.
Of course it will.
Yeah.
It's done it every other year, so why?
Yeah, that's it.
It's always snowed at Bolton, hasn't it, Bolton, this year?
Yeah. Different venue, that's why.
God's decided we didn't need snow this year.
Ooh, new batch of Gator Grip.
Ooh.
That's a good idea, what Stephen said.
What's that?
Well,
What's that?
leaving the canopy off, the rear ejection seat out, and show the front seat and part on his way out the airplane. That's a good way.
Probably a good idea, actually. Make a good diorama. Somebody in a partway ejection off the end of a catapult. We had some snow about 5 o'clock in Telford. There we go. Weather for reports. Chucking it down here in hole 2, Matt.
Go. Been snowing in Derby
Mm.
all afternoon.
I like a bit of snow. I just don't like it when it turns to brown shit. By the time everyone's driven through it. I like it first thing in the morning when no one's been on it.
I like it when it gives me a day off work and the clothes with college.
Teachers for you.
Yeah, that's it.
Can't have those kids fighting their way to college through the snow. That'd be awful.
Yeah, one of them might slip up. Right, well I think I'm going to chuck a coat of primer on this right over the top of everything and then come back and finish off the canopy weird line scene thing later on. Otherwise we're just going to get bogged down here.
And what primer will you be using?
Well, I think in tonight's primer of choice will probably be a little bit of microfiller in white. I say white because I'm out of grey.
Are you using that for your paint on the bottom, or are you going to...
No, I'll probably repaint. I don't know actually. If it turns out alright, I might just stick with it. Don't know. Yeah, it's a good point actually. I might just use it as the white. And then just post shade it a little bit in, I think.
Your nose, are you going to do it rubber black, tyre black sort of colour, or are you going to do it black?
Thought there was all.
Yeah, I'll do XF85 rubber black. And then rub it with your fingers, get the oils off your fingers, and it will give it a nice
Sheen, yeah.
sheeny look to it.
Oh dear.
Well, I'll just move the transall before the next thing happens and I spray it white. Snow camo. Safely place it down here.
Apparently it's chucking it down in Hull as well.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much the whole country today, isn't it?
Must admit, it did earlier here, but then it came out nice and sunny. It's been one of those strange days for weather. Right, okay.
Patrick's just ordered some sanders.
Who has?
Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
He didn't say anything about being Flory model sanders.
Good point.
Now go and buy an Apex Phantom to use them on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll leave the microphone over here so I don't blast everybody out. Right, hold on.
What would be a typical weapon loadout on a Navy Phantom?
Sparrows, aren't they? And sidewinders.
On the bottom and
It's just normal, it's just sparrows and sidewinders, isn't it?
Gunner's got rocket pods and 3-4 bomb guns.
Oh yeah. Is that what you're going to do it?
I think I might just do sparrows and sidewinders.
Yeah.
Purely because they're pretty much all built together and don't have to do any building on them. Messing around with seam lines on something else.
Yeah.
Rob, have you built the Tamiya swordfish?
No, never built that one, but I assume it's not far off the trumpeter one.
Yeah.
The 30-second one.
Why did you ask that?
Someone on Daniel Pavitt on the forums asking how the Tamiya 48 scale swordfish Mark II goes together.
That's really nice.
Probably fabulous.
Pretty brilliant, isn't it, in Tamiya?
Yeah.
I would have thought so.
I'd get the extra photo X with that.
Yeah,
You know,
the rigging.
facing.
We have one for sale in store.
Yeah, you do, don't you?
Still have the rigging for that, man.
We've got the rigging as well, yeah. It's not actually like up for sale, but I have got the rigging in for it as well.
Can you do us a favour, Matt? Can you get in touch with Creative and find out if we can get spare parts for the 30-second one? The trumpy one.
Yeah.
It's a part. I got it off Matt, but Matt got it off. You got it as a job lot, didn't you?
Yeah.
But there was some parts missing. So it's kind of a key part that I need.
Yeah.
Somebody threw one away a while ago.
What you did? What you say? Oh, someone threw his away?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, I found that after I needed the part.
He's not listening to us, is it?
No. This MPM brief is doing the editing already.
Why?
I've cleaned about 6 parts.
Stick at it, it'll be worth it.
And
This one
then,
isn't. Hey, do like what I've done with my Pembroke. Do some, put it away, do a different kit, come back, do a bit more, and just
I
do
need to.
that, so you don't get bogged down with it.
You know when you were saying ages ago about dragging kit instructions and the kit
Yeah.
itself? Well, you should try and build this. It's like, you couldn't guess where the part goes. I'll solder on.
Soldier on. You really didn't think it would be easy to build, did you?
No, but, you know, I don't know what I'm thinking actually.
Will it be going back on the shelf when something else coming down?
What with the 50 other kits that I've got on the go?
Yeah. I thought you were going to finish your Tiger Cat.
I was, but I'm just cracking on with this tonight.
Oh, that's fine. Just saying.
I thought, you know, when I said I'd get the grief done.
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah. Because this one I'm not selling, I'm just keeping it for myself.
Or donating to Nathan.
Or donating to Nathan.
I'm going to need an extension at this rate, aren't I?
Gonna need a bigger car, mate.
No, I don't know. There's room still.
What, in your car?
Yeah, they might need a roof rack. Get all this stuff.
Trailer.
One of them big Fiat 500.
Oh, big Fiat bar, no, it's really not. I'll nick the Mini off hand, it's not much bigger, but... How did you get on with that 30-second scale tornado, Rob?
I got stuck.
Surprised you've not filed it in the bin.
Well, Nathan, I wanted to ask you a question about that actually.
Go on.
I started building the intakes lot,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, right?
right? So I've got that other part to go in.
Yeah.
So I've smoothed those insides out on the bottom. Now this is the question. I mean, I've been racking my brain how to do this, but I put that part in the top.
Yeah.
Well, this is for anybody really. Put that on top of the engines at the back, over the top of the compressor blades at the back.
Yeah.
So how do I smooth that out now?
With great difficulty.
And then paint it as well.
The irony is you probably can't see much down the intakes anyway.
Pod covers.
Yeah,
I
put some pod
didn't-
covers on it.
Covers on.
If you can you do the thing where you used to do on the F-16s, like putting liquid putty down it with cellulose thinners? Man, it'll melt that thin plastic, won't it?
Yeah.
Tricky one that. Don't forget, on the intakes you've got like some drop down doors, so you probably won't see the top of the intake, so you'll just be able to see the bottom half going down to the engines.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have to be a limbo dancing midget to see down the intakes on that kit, you know.
I know. I just wanted to do it as like a, an
Challenge.
exercise. Yeah, challenge to see if I can do it, but I got stuck on that bit. And then that's it. I put the kit away after that.
Have you got the 48 scale one?
Now I'll give it to you.
See if I've got one handy, like. Because that's got the full intake trunk in, but the seam on it you can't do much with.
Right. I was going to ask somebody to 3D print it me,
Right.
but I never got around to doing it. And I don't think they'd do it anyway, but yeah, just got stuck on that bit, so I don't know what to do.
If you look at the kit at the front of the intakes, it has got some sort of drop down door.
Yeah. And it just obscures half for it, doesn't it?
It'll tricky on that one.
It's not really, is it?
What's
No.
pod covered?
I mean, it's all
Well,
there. It just needs
Well,
to be
no. Rob,
Hey?
just wait for the Italeri one to come out this year.
Yeah, that'll have everything on it.
I've heard rumours it's close, it's imminent.
Yeah,
I think I've got a
should be.
scratch.
It should be because it was meant to be released last year.
Yeah.
So
It's a question of how much it is when it comes out, though.
it's same price as the Mirage and that, I would have thought, wouldn't it? And,
What about 60 quid? Or is it 80 quid the Mirage?
about 80 and 90 quid, I think.
Could hit the 100, couldn't it?
Good.
I don't know if you
Okay,
can
if
get to see that, but that's what you get when you look down the 48 scale one. And there is like a seam line. I don't know if you can see that at all.
Yeah, I can see it. Goes round the outside. Well, yeah.
But there's not an awful lot you can do about the seam. Well, I've not found a solution to it. But to be honest, once the front part of the intake's on, you can't really see the join. A tricky one. You're lucky with the 48 kit because it comes with it. Yeah.
Thank you for your email, Patrick. I know what you mean about that sander set for the 3-pack. To be honest, we are currently waiting on a restock of them to come in. That's why they're actually marked out of stock on the site for that particular one. As soon as it comes in stock, then yes, we will sort you out. Was it a 3 medium set you want? And then if that's the one, then yeah, I will sort it out and we'll get one added onto the order for you. Might, I'm not saying we can, but we might be able to sort you one here because I've got a few of those floating around here. For my own personal stash somewhere, if I've got any new ones, then by all means we can do it that way. But I know at the moment we're out of stock of some of them, so we're sort of waiting on them. But I might be able to scrape you together a 3-pack, but they're due in within the next week, a restock. So, but we can sort them out afterwards. If not, we'll get them sorted out. So you just what, Patrick? Is it you just want the 005, which is just the one of each? So it's the normal ones. Should be able to sort that. That's not a problem. I'll have a word with Mel because, to be honest, that's her domain out there. But like for instance, I've got brand new ones here because we were using for photo opportunities of medium, fine and coarse. Doing it today, so we should be able to sort something else like that. Any tips for mixing extra dark sea grey with Tamiya paint?
Oh God.
What does the IPMS Stockholm one say?
Yeah.
That's where my first port of call is, the IPMS Stockholm website.
Hold
All
on.
that name.
Look.
Go to your book.
Don't know what I've done with my paint chart now. It was here somewhere.
It says on the IPMS Stockholm they've got XF63, then they've got in brackets 24.
Which is their gunship grey, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're kind of edging the bets on that website.
Hmm.
Guns have got H333, if that's any good.
And MRP would be 114 because I've got it here.
There's the guns one.
Are you guns in yours, are you?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I couldn't get the attacker set. They didn't have it, so.
Ah, right. Well, if we do it all in different colours, we'll have different shades of phantoms then, won't we? What colours you doing yours in, Andy?
I was going to do MRP, but I guess XF7 now. I think
Who?
doing in different colours.
XF7?
He's messing.
Are we doing a target tug?
Oh god.
What was that other colour? Oh, X17.
Ugh. Is it a colour that would fail?
X17, I got that. What's that? Pink.
X17?
What? 17?
Yeah. Phil knows what colour that is.
Is that,
Which one is it? XF17?
Is that P
Yeah.
pink?
P pink.
Peter's
Oh, the
pink.
pink. Yeah. There we go. X17. I couldn't tell you why I've got that colour.
You never know.
I think my most bizarre one is X15. I don't know why I've got that.
What,
What's
X15?
X15?
What, that green?
Yeah.
Like Kawasaki green or something?
I
I
can't
got
imagine
that.
what.
I'm hoping I might have a paint rack tomorrow.
Oh, that really like horrible green colour. Yeah, I don't know why I've got that one either. For some reason, I've got the Tamiya pink and the
Yep.
guns one.
Lovely.
No idea why.
They got
Think I'll
50
get away
shades
with
of
the
pink.
white?
Try it on camera.
Yeah,
Close enough, isn't it?
yeah.
I think I'm definitely going with just sparrows and sidewinders. I think.
You're not having no drop tanks?
Oh yeah, drop tanks as well. Yeah.
Right. Shall we do now?
Do we have to do the weapons fit for it as well?
I thought thought you were doing the gun pods, Phil.
Well, a lot of extra work, isn't it?
That's what I'm doing, just sparrows and sidewinders.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this another coat of white just on the underside, and I'm going to call it on that. I'm going to use that. One more little light coat, and I think we'll be golden.
What is it? The white primer?
Yeah.
Any of you guys thinking of going to the Cosford Air Show this year?
Yeah.
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 Not the model show, the air show.
Ah,
No.
No. Quick answer.
When is it?
Just looking now, I've heard they're gonna, because it's the 100 years, they're gonna do a, they're gonna pull out loads of the stuff out of the museum into the static. 10th of June.
All right. Mm.
they have been
That's-
flying aircraft
Is
there
that
as well.
Sunday?
They do have aircraft flying, yeah.
Hey, Nate. Is that a Saturday or a Sunday?
Oh, God knows. What day did they? 10th of June. Sunday, 10th of June.
All right. How much is it?
Buy tickets now, because what they usually do is pull out all the Jaguars out of the hangar.
Yeah.
£25 for adults. Kids are free.
Why are you thinking of going?
Thinking of doing it because what I read is they were going to pull out a load of the sort of museum stuff out into the open air,
Right.
like trying to put like a full sort of 100-year history out. Look,
I'd like to see him get the lightning out.
yeah.
It's hanging from the roof.
Yeah. And the short's Belfast.
It says here they've got an English Electric Lightning F6 out on static, and they're going to put a Phantom, you know, the black one. They're going to put the
Yeah.
black Phantom out.
Where's the F6 then?
I don't know. Cornwall Aviation Heritage Centre. I wonder if it's just a cockpit. Gonna have 3 Gazelles. There we go, flying in static.
And they can't get permission to get a Jaguar up flying.
I know they've got a hangar full of Jaguars and they've got a hangar full of Tornadoes.
The Jaguars are all in serviceable condition, aren't they? Because they work on them for.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use them
Training.
for training, don't they? Engineering or something.
Yeah, mate did it. He was based at Cosford. Still got like a electronics course that they do there.
Alright.
An avionics technician, that's it.
Really?
Did you burn them deckled, Matt?
Yes. Can't you see it?
Is it done then?
Yeah. It's all deckled up, look.
Oh, spanking.
That's the great thing about World War II RAF.
Yeah.
About 12 decals.
Yeah.
The worst one I did was a Starfighter. They just went on forever.
And they ought to try these Phantoms.
Oh, maybe not.
I tell you what, there's a lot on the Lightning.
There is
Yeah.
actually, isn't there? Yeah.
Well, I think that white's going to work. Let's face it, it can't be any better than Hataka. What's that kind of play?
Okay.
Happy with that.
That's good.
It's alright, filmy white work done. Priming and whiting in one. That's the way.
I take it Phantoms are pretty bad for being tail sitters.
No, shouldn't be.
Oh, thank God for that, because this one's all, because it's the Recce Phantom, it's all glass in the front.
About to say, I put the nose weight in mine, so I hope not.
Nah, Phantom's alright.
Thank God for that. They haven't got an awful lot of room for any nose weight in here. Right, got a link on the chat about the F6 Lightning that's going to be at Cosford. Here we go. Ah, it's not just a cockpit section.
Yeah, it's a bit more than a cockpit section, isn't it?
It is a bit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuselage, didn't I? Wonder if I got the wings for it as well.
As I say, just need the wings, tailplane, and the tail, and it's there, isn't it?
Yeah. Doing a QRA line, the QRA lineup.
Wouldn't be surprised if they actually bolt that back together again for her.
Yeah, probably, hopefully.
It was actually one of the Saudi ones for the F-53.
There's quite a few of them knocking around, isn't there, the Saudi ones?
Hmm.
I think we bought them back as part of the deal on the Tornado F3s, I think. Must have been on some sort of sale or return basis.
Yeah, that's it. Part exchange. We keep saying we're going to go down there at one point because apparently they've got some nice stuff.
I'm just having a nosy now.
Yeah, I must admit, some of the guys were talking about it down our way, and we were just saying that perhaps we'll take a trip over to it and have a look for the Cornwall Heritage Aviation Centre.
Got quite a few things. They've got a Sea Devon map.
Yeah.
Not listening.
That's a good idea. I think he's dead.
I think Matt's died.
Yeah, he's keeled over in his
he's
spray
lost
booth.
Matt, what have you lost? Not listening.
Uh-oh.
What have you lost?
Uh-oh. An undercarriage leg.
No.
Well, off your Phantom.
Yeah. Just fell off. Oh. Not good.
It's a bit of a vital piece of kit that you need.
Oh, for God's sake. Excuse me while I go scratching around on the carpet for the next hour.
Mhm.
Oh, I found it. Hey. And I ain't run over it. And I ain't run over it in my chair. What colour are you painting the back bit? You know, the metal bit. Yeah, I know that. It's my fault. Look.
Looking at that.
Lovely
What are you
stuff.
doing yours with?
Dark aluminium because I've just been painting some cows off the A6, A26.
What, MRP Doc aluminium?
No. AK. AK's finest.
You spraying yours first, Matt, then masking it up and doing the white?
Now, I'm going to paint over it. I just want to see what it looked like. I painted the spine as well.
What, in dark aluminium?
Yeah. Tell you what, it looked quite good in a metal finish, a Phantom. Everybody's going.
I'm still here. I'm just reading.
What, War and Peace?
Tiny room. Pet room. Hey there. You get my text, Matt?
Yes.
If you don't get to order them tonight,
Yeah.
don't bother ordering them because they're on special, aren't they? It don't matter if you don't order them, but
Well, as long as it's done for tomorrow, about 11 o'clock tomorrow, they'll be fine.
Yeah.
So.
well, so it's something I'm desperate for.
Are you sure you don't need them?
I'll have them if you get them on special album, but no.
Sorry, just doing a couple of emails. Right, where are we? Everyone's leaving. They're all doing a runner. Right.
That's it.
Okay. Phil, just wondering, how many models do you think you've built? More than 1,000? I don't know if it's more than 1,000, but it's got to be getting close. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not 1,000. You think 267 F-18s with all the others? That part of commission, I think it came to around about 480 in total. So, and then everything else. But obviously, I didn't build at that rate solidly for years and years. So, don't know. I think we must be in the sort of 750 area. I don't think it's over 1,000 though. I don't think we're quite that bad. You shouldn't have a problem with MRP with acrylic primers as long as they're totally dry, but also the big thing is don't flood it on. So when you're coming in with your lacquer based paints, nice light dusty coat just for the first one, let that dry and then build on that, because otherwise if you go in really wet it will eat through everything down below. Would you not agree, Mr. Matt?
I would indeed.
Do you spray with
Join us on Sunday, you'll see us all doing it.
On what?
Do you spray much acrylic paints? As in
Me?
work,
No.
for work?
No,
No?
no. There is water-based products out there, but it's mainly for the bigger body shops. I've used it, but I don't use it personally at the minute. It's a bit faffy, to say the least.
Yeah.
Because if something goes wrong, you can't really play with it, if you know what I mean. It don't flat very nice. It being water based is obviously solvent based, because you can just flat it with anything. So,
Yeah.
and plus the age of the cars I work on, it's not you know, what they would have had on in the first place.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fair enough, no problem.
1960s Jag, eh?
exactly, they weren't going to have water based paint on it, were they?
The Jag.
Yeah.
How is it doing? Is it all right?
It's getting there. I've restructured all the bonnet,
Right.
because that was a mess. So I primed that up today. Primed that up with an 850 BMW bonnet.
Yeah.
So Rob's coming in tomorrow to flat the 850 bonnet.
How did his 850 bonnet get damaged?
It didn't. What had it had all cracked
Alright.
right in the middle of it, and I initially thought it had a bad repair, but his paint stripped it all back, and there's not one dent in the bonnet. For the size of that bonnet, there's not one dent. So it's just paint on
Yeah.
primer on paint, you know, like build up.
Yeah.
And what it's done is just they've obviously gone over it before whatever's under it's cured.
Mm-hmm.
So it's obviously got to escape. So it's just all cracked. So but yeah, it's in really good condition, the bonnet, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, nice, spot on actually. To be
You
fair,
know, for a car, how old is it? An M reg?
89, 88, is it?
No, it's a 90s one. I don't know. It's old.
Yeah.
And you'd think the size of the bonnet, the size of the car, and what the car is, you'd think there'd have been some damage on the bonnet. I mean, the bumper's pretty battered.
Right.
Well, like I say, we've stripped all the paint off it, and there's nothing under it. It's perfect.
Hmm.
So I think the layers of paint must have protected it over the years from stone chips and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm surprised there's no stone chips on it, because my Mondeo, you know, when you painted my bonnet on my Mondeo first time, we had to fill it with all the stone chips, and that was what, 2009?
Yeah. But we paint stripped that though, didn't we?
Yeah, but there were still stone chips in it.
Yeah. I mean, what's his done? 200,000 mile in it, that car.
Mm.
So
Do we know how the SU-47 canopy opens?
SU-47.
Is it that one that looks like a duck?
Looks like a what?
You know that funny shaped one?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is
the ones
that
with
an
the wings swept forward, isn't it? 47?
Is it?
I think so.
Ah, yeah, that one. I'm an SU-34. Well,
I have no idea, I'll be honest.
no, I don't.
No, me neither.
Just changing the subject, have you seen Kitty Hawk's little birds in stock?
Oh, yes, I've got one in the basket.
No, I thought you might.
Yes, I did see that.
Brand.
Hey?
Your favourite brand.
Yeah, but I have heard it's supposed to be okay because at least it is the original kit.
Yeah.
It was designed by a third party, wasn't it? So
you not be having the new SU-17 or whatever it is?
no.
No.
But we do want a Great Wall SU-35 from somewhere. Can we source those?
Yes, our friend.
Yes, we need to speak.
You can talk to him.
Oh, great, thanks.
I'll go pick him up. You can talk to him.
All right.
And I'll come for moral support.
In fact, I'll send Rob to go pick him up.
Yeah, go send Rob to go get them.
You're not sending
I
me
tell you
on
what,
the
he
out.
had got. Hey, Phil, I forgot to tell you. I tell you what, he had got in at Bolton, the
Right.
172nd Spirit,
All right.
the model collect kit, and I think he had the B-52. They didn't last long. I'll say that. So, but yes, and he had what was that MiG-29 he had, Rob, that we were looking at? The
The
special,
Great Wall Lobby one.
yeah, the special edition one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
Yeah.
It was
So yes,
vacuum markings, was it? I don't know. I can't remember.
Do you know what? I
Something
can't
like
find a single picture of the thing with the canopy open. I'm sure they get in and out of it somehow.
no, they don't. It's all a mystery.
They get in from underneath like that. What was the other Russian bomber where the ejecting seats came out the bottom?
Oh,
Which was a great idea unless you have to eject on takeoff.
Tupolev backfiring it.
Was it? I don't
Yeah.
know, but they refused
Yeah,
to fly it,
yeah.
wasn't it? The crews were refusing to get in it.
It's something like that, yeah. Yeah, a bit worrying that.
Yeah, you're okay once you're in the air. Do you
Yeah.
know what? I can't find a single image of it sat on the ground.
Because it's that stealth.
I've got one picture and it's got a ladder, but the canopy's closed.
Got a cloaking device. Oh, I see what Phil, the Midas is back in stock.
Oh, is it? What, the 72nd one?
Yeah.
Tell John.
I'm telling you. Big summer build and all that.
Big being the word. I'd want to do it in that real dark grey they do it in.
Piece of cake for you, that mate.
Yeah, I can't actually see how they get in and out of it. I don't know if the canopy hinges back or to the side. There we go, everybody. Have a look. Yeah, Scooby can't find anything either. Normally there are pictures of it on the ground with the canopy up, but not on this particular plane. Very, very odd.
In case anyone's wondering, when Matt said he wanted a business meeting with Phil, this is what they do. Look at model sites and
Yeah, basically.
say what's in stock.
Job. You just wish you were doing it, Andy.
Do mate.
It's hard work.
See if you've been
It's
making
hard work looking at model sites all day.
I bet it is. I bet it's torture, isn't it?
I tell you, Nuremberg next year.
I've
No.
not seen any picture reports yet, actually.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, because usually you get loads of like new releases there, don't they?
Yeah.
Apparently, the F104A ejected downwards as well, and it was a TU22 blinder. That was the one.
Blinder, yeah.
Because it was like a Thunderbird one, wasn't it? Because the crew would sit in it and then it lifts up with you in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great. As you're just getting past 80 knots on the runway and the tyres blow out and you're skidding off towards the side and you think, well, your options are...
So that a lot of them in that era didn't have ejection seats strong enough to chuck you out anyway, did they?
No, because don't forget, it's, what was it, 60s? So...
What, the blinder?
Yeah, wasn't it the... it was a... Which... Was it you who's got the ejector seats?
Yes, they have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very crude, like, but
But it is a form of an ejector seat.
yeah.
Was that one of the first ones to have it?
I think so.
Like an operational aircraft?
Yeah.
Because ME262s didn't have one, did they?
No, they didn't have them. I can't remember the other ones that did or didn't.
I think if I was flying a Spitfire and it was on fire, there'd be enough hot gas coming out my backside to form me blasting my way out of the air.
A bit presumptuous on there.
I didn't know the F104s had downward ejection seats as well.
No,
It's
I
just
didn't either.
the very early ones did.
Oh, there you go. So the canopy does go upwards, or it does on that one. Is that a die cast or a model? I think it's a die cast, isn't it? Yeah, perhaps it just lifts up because it's the same canopy shape and everything as the normal flanker family, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Just think we can start ours soon.
Yeah. How long have we got left on that one?
I don't know. How long got left, Phil?
On what?
The Sukhoi Sig. Quite a while. We're about
Quite a
It's
while.
April, innit?
Yeah, I think got another 3 months or so. Yeah.
at least a good couple of months. Fantastic rescribing, what? That'll do. Is there actually anybody left in chat, or has everybody gone to bed?
No, people are chatting.
Alright.
A couple of pictures of
I'll refresh. Mine's frozen up for some reason. Who's last one to post up?
Scooby. We
Scooby.
put up that die cast.
What? Thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm still there. Then I'm all right.
The B-52, that doesn't have ejector seats in the rear, does it?
Wasn't it?
I thought the B-52, it was just the pilot, because don't forget they're in the lower deck underneath, aren't they?
yeah.
The Victor didn't either, did it?
All the
No.
All the
Vulcan.
Vulcan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vulcan didn't. Pilots did, didn't they? But the guys in the back didn't.
No.
Wasn't there an unwritten rule that the pilots would wait to eject until the rest of the crew had got out?
Well, that's what they said.
Well, they never had to put it into practice, did they? Yeah. Does he only a prototype F104 had the downward fire ejector seat? And then they thought about it, obviously, and thought that's a really stupid idea.
Jack showered and shaved.
He's going at it again, look.
It's above the desk.
Yeah, keep your hands in plain sight, please.
Is it that big?
It's all right, Andy, Lindsay and Tia.
No, he's just looking at you, Matt.
Oh, lovely. Whatever floats his boat.
Or mixes his paint.
Yes, that as well.
Oh, a bit of snag with these decals. They're split and they're still on the sheet.
Are you doing that scheme?
Well, I was gonna, but the decal's split. I can see splits in it and it's still on the backing sheet.
They've had it then.
That's not brilliant.
Not good at all, is it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I have got some of that decal film stuff somewhere. Find it.
Yeah, it does. So the B52, apparently, you're okay if you're in the front or in the back. So if you're the end, is it the guys at the back? Are which guys? Electronic warfare guys, is it? I think it's the navigator down below, isn't it? I don't know which crew positions they are. But anyway, you're okay because the ones on the top go upwards, but in the B52, they go down through the bottom.
Alright.
Which again is a bit of a problem, surely on takeoff.
Magic. Is it, am I right, not all ejection seats work at 0 altitude? Aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I said. The early ones didn't.
They're not all 0 ejector seats, are they? So, you know, the Martin Baker website.
The best one is the old F111, isn't it? And I've just had the entire front end come off.
The whole thing.
You just come down with one big thing sat next to your mate. Yeah, that echo isn't me, it's somebody's, one of that lot's speakers.
Turn mine down, see if it's mine.
Who is it?
Don't know.
Better now.
It's usually if you can't hear it, then it's probably you.
Well, I can hear it.
Yeah,
I
I
can
can
hear
hear it.
it. Split second, but it's gone again.
You say you can't hear it, Matt?
Hear what?
Pardon?
I think it's intermittent. It just cuts in and goes straight away, hopefully.
I've not heard an echo all night.
That's you then.
Okay.
Tell you what, the decals might be shot on this kit, but the fit is really good. I've not even glued the bottom wing on and it's holding.
What, as in the fit of the kit?
Yeah, the fit is fantastic.
Yeah?
You're decaling your Phantom already?
No, it means the fit of the plastic.
Quick building.
There's not a lot I can do to this until this dries off and I can sand the front end again.
Start your 432.
Right, here we go. Who's used this liquid decal film before?
No.
No.
Does it to save old decals?
You can just brush it on.
Yeah. I've got nothing to lose, have I? So
Not really. Give it a go. You can give us
Does it
some feedback.
apply a continuous coat of liquid decal film with an artist brush and allow 15 minutes drying time. There we go.
Archie's off to bed. Night, Archie.
Right.
Yeah,
See you later,
okay.
Archie.
What time is it?
10
We're
o'clock.
wrapping up a bit. About time we called it a night, innit?
It is.
Right, all that time and I've got that done. That.
But you got done.
That.
And what's that? The cockpit?
That's it.
What is it? The cockpit, just the cockpit tub?
Yeah.
Is it just taking like just cleaning it up?
Cleaning it up, getting it to fit right. There's no location pins, there's nothing.
That's why it's what it is.
Oh, this stuff is like some weird thick glue.
Right, Chris is off as well, and everybody's leaving. Quick, abandon the sinking ship. Last one out, turns the lights out. Right.
Right. That's it. Call it a
No
night.
problem. Righto then, guys. Thank you very much for joining us all tonight. It's been an absolute
Thank
pleasure
you.
as always. A little bit quiet tonight because everyone's busy modelling, weirdly, which is like a first. Sorry about the little problem we had in the forum earlier, but I have dealt with it and deleted it, so no one wants to worry about that one. So if you're wondering what we're talking about, one of the members posted up a private message to me in the middle of a live forum. So yeah, okay. But anyway, it has now been removed, and we'll deal with that at a later date. So, but yes, all good that one. So don't worry, Chris. I did catch it. I have seen it, and I have deleted it. So, and thanks to everybody who's been messaging me over the last half hour saying, "Have you seen?" So I have dealt with it and everything else. So anyway, that will do us for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. As we said, well, I'll be back with you tomorrow, and we'll all be back here on Sunday morning, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Okay.
You allowed out to play, Rob?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nathan, you're out to play?
Sunday morning should be alright, yeah.
Cool, right, okie dokie. We'll all be back here again on Sunday morning where hopefully we'll be getting painting onto the Phantoms. I will do a little bit of work off of this camera just to fix this canopy down, but the rest of it on mine is all in place. Happy with how that's all turned out. So we'll be taking care of that and moving on with those builds. So there we go, that's it from us. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you all again very soon. So say goodbye, everybody.
See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Wave, everybody. We'll see you then, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.